To fill out my hours for the week, last week. Since I started with this company, Dave Perlman, Philadelphia Residential Development Corporation, since I started with him, this is my 39th invoice. This week coming up is my 40th week working. So last week, I only worked 32 hours. Because what's happening here is at this time, I've lost all types of interest in working because of what I see happening. But I'm hanging in there, But for those that are in charge of the harpazoing, harpazo up Rob C. from over in California, because this is exactly how I feel right now. Now, Steve, you already know about Rob. I told you before. He's one of the people that is going to get a position that deals with basically like financial, even though it's not going to be the money that we're talking about, just like the currency trade. He's going to be in charge of, he's going to have a lot of say in that. So here's what he has to say about working, which is exactly how I feel right now.
Okay, so, I really don't feel like going to work tomorrow. I just not feeling it. See, I'm torn between just total apathy about my job and economic necessity. And it's a really shitty place to be. I'm thinking about, I would like to maybe work less, maybe like 4 days a week instead of 5. I don't know, I just hate the fact that I have to go spend 40 hours a week at this place to get money to not die. I have to spend time at this place where I don't want to be. And people will be like, well, just go get a different job. Do what you love. It's like, no, I don't have a degree, the only jobs I can get are low skilled, low pay, grunt work.
Oh,
it's all good.
That's perfect. He can be a grunt mafia, Steve. There you go.
All of them. So I'm not going to find one where I'm like, oh my God, I love this place.
I bet, yes, he will. See, you're not going to have to work. It's not going to be like work when these things change. It's going to be more like what you've actually wanted to do. And you don't have to do anything. That's the whole point of everything that's going to take place. You don't have to do anything, but you're going to realize how much you love doing what it is that you're doing, which is going to be more than you've ever done before.
Can't wait to go every day. So I'm not looking forward to going to work tomorrow. I wish I could just stop working. I fucking hate it.
Well, your wish is my command, Rob C. Because you see, once that second 9/11 happens right here in Philly, between the six, I'm given a window of opportunity because it's still possible I misinterpreted what Kleck is saying, but it's between those that then you won't have to go to work anymore because the economy is going to collapse, number one. And then once that second 9/11 does happen, the way that I see the elite trying to pull it off, then they all get locked up. If this is all real and people are dying, they're getting locked up. They're all doing life in prison. And the truth comes out. And the truth is, we're done. This is the end of it. This is what they're holding on to. is keeping us slaves. That's it. That's the whole power trip. Instead of sharing all the stuff that they have, all that extra goodies that they want to keep it themselves, and they want to continue to get us to feel exactly the way Rob sees it here, because I see it the same way that Rob does. Ironically enough, I do see it that way. Rob he's one of the subs that, like 2 years ago, he was he was getting ready to. Oh, beforehand he went into a rehab and he went away for a while, and he was just a regular normal dude struggling through stuff. Commented to my channel. He didn't have any subscribers. I subscribed to him. I was his first subscriber. Now he's got 96 of them. So I want to look out for Rob C, because what I see is a good-hearted person that's going to help other people and is extremely intelligent. Extremely intelligent. So take care of Rob C. He's over there in California. You guys know how to get a hold of him. Same thing with Lars. Lars over there. Guys, you know where everybody lives. You have all of our information. It's on YouTube. Look, there's a bunch of people that are going to get taken care of. But these are the ones that I've actually made promises to them that, and I know they're not going to, I don't expect them to believe it, but I do want to say it. That way when things do change, you guys know where to go. You know where to get, like, the ones that were not afraid of anybody, the ones that are good-hearted people, you know, the 144,000. And obviously, Justin. So basically, I want Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego set in place so we can start getting things ran. You know, and he'll help with the sound system. Whatever else it is that we need done, any kind of audio, video type electronics, he'll handle that. I want him to wire up my house with the surround sound that I want to put in my, where I'm getting it built at with the 144 acres. Let's see, we got to get rid of all the suspicious activity first. Oh, you know what? I had something. Hold on. It's funny. I went to CVS, all right, and there was this kid behind the counter. It's really nice. You know, there was two people in the line, and they couldn't, like, down here they had coupons and they couldn't read it because the SKU numbers messed up. And then they had all this stuff on the counter. You know, it's a CVS. There's a small space, counter space. Had all this stuff on the counter, and they just like, oh, no, thank you. And then they walked out. So I move all the stuff. Like, I guess they expected you to clean it up, huh? And he's like, yeah. He's like, you know, I could have, like, figured out a way to scan it, you know, like basically typing all the numbers. But because of the way that the woman was, her attitude, and then on top of that, she showed her attitude by just leaving all the stuff there on the counter ignorantly instead of taking it back and putting it back where it belongs. So he's like, yeah, I could have found a way, but I didn't like her attitude, so it made him not want to do it. And these are the things that are going to change, is the way these people are acting, how they don't appreciate anything. They give people an attitude. He was the nicest person. He helped me with, the money exchange. And then I was just going to throw this receipt away. It really, there's no numbers that pertain to anything. It's not like any kind of numbers are special or anything. But what I did find pretty funny and hilarious was the fact that I was helped by Michael. I mean, you can't even make this stuff up. You can't even make this stuff up. Oh, God. I was helped by Michael. Oh, man. Because I need some eye wash. I need to make sure I can see clearly. You know what I'm saying? And get some Dove minis for my lovely wife. And these little Crunch and Munch, little Hershey Crunch and candy corn is banging. And I need to get my kids some eye contact solvent stuff. But Michael helped me with all 4 items, and he had a really good attitude, and I really appreciate the kid. He seemed like a good-hearted kid. Oh wait, I just seen this as I again put it away. 3, 2, 1. You can't even make this stuff up. 4 items. It's the 4th envelope folder of Jonathan Collects, number 4.